You ready to start fighting for real?
Well, looks like nothing interesting appeared in this canyon while we were gone. What a shame. It's a perfect chance for the game to just generate something amazing. Like we just spawned back in and there's like a funnel cake stand there. If you just randomly came across a funnel cake stand, you'd have to assume there's some kind of demon at work, but also you'd have to assume that you need to eat like 25 goddamn funnel cakes. Where is my remote? There it is. I was trying to find my remote, but it had hid itself. Need it so I can hear Link. Because, you know, you can't play this game unless you hear Link going whoa whenever he jumps, like M. Bison. Alright, what the hell are we doing? Other than taking a picture of that fire pigeon? I assume that's what that is. And there's a flame-proof lizard. Look, the world is such a bounty. Look around you. There are many things to see that some would say could never be. No, don't move. You're such a fat fire pigeon. I need a picture of you. The camera's like, what the hell is that? I'm like, you're supposed to tell me. You're the worst automatic viewfinder ever. How is this not close? There we go. Hot feather pigeon. It's my favorite Foreigner album. Okay, finally. Jesus, the shit we put up with. Okay, I want that fireproof lizard right there. The problem is I need to sneak up on him, and you can't sneak down ledges or slopes because Link slides, and when he slides, he stands up, and the sound of his knees popping when he stands up, everything in the vicinity becomes alerted and afeared. We might just manage it, though, if we believe in ourselves and the heart of the cards. You can hear me mashing that A button, son. We did it, Patrick. We got a lizard. There's a second lizard. Oh, God, this one must have shot Kennedy, and we're going to catch him. You're going to become a robot shirt. Yes, you are. Hey, there's no way he didn't notice me. He wanted me to grab him. As for you, sir, walking around so cocksure and proud of yourself, I can't allow such a injustice in this world. I'm going to shoot him right in the fucking pigeon mouth. We did it. No, your delicious meats. They can't let them fall off the mountain. The meat's on the mountain. It's my favorite old-timey Bible story. When Jesus went up the mountain and the disciples are like, can we go up the mountain? And Jesus was like, no. No. You come up the mountain with me. Oh, you don't go fuck yourself. How about that? And so for like 2 days he was up the mountain and the disciples were like, man, he's such an asshole. And Judas was like, don't worry. Don't worry, my friend. He won't be for long. And they're like, Judas, why are you suddenly rushing? He's like, do not concern yourself, comrade. But anyway, then Jesus came down the mountain and he had like fucking a Hooters tailgate party pack. And everyone rejoiced. Hopefully he got Cajun. Cajun's the best Hooters wing flavor. I mean, it's not even up for debate. If you were like rushing to the comment section to potentially debate it, then I'm afraid you've wasted your time. Those look like cold darners or hot darners. I can't get my 50s slang correct. Those look like the bee's knees, daddy. Oh, we were working our way over. Yeah, okay. I kind of sort of remember what we were doing, but not really. We'll get there. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one slightly confused person recording a YouTube video. I guarantee Confucius at least alluded to that if he didn't outright say it. They're lizards. Lizards afoot. We might as well grab them now. We don't want to be like the those aren't lizards. What the hell are they? They're like little yellow birds. While adorable, they're not what we're looking for. We still haven't found what we're looking for. What do you think, Mr. Darner? I can't get caught up in taking pictures of stuff. We can't let J. Jonah Jameson win. I'm recording this playthrough and J. Jonah Jameson is standing on the sidelines in the audience, like Endeavor, watching his son participate in the sports festival tournament. Why is my shrine indicator on? This terrible. And he's like waiting for me to start unlocking becoming my true self that I always was meant to be and taking pictures of my enemies. And I'm like, no, I won't be you. I won't take pictures of Spider-Man. And then Deku screams at me. He's like, it's your camera. And then I've been watching Baku no Hero Academia, aka My Hero Academia. And if you have too, then these jokes were quite funny. And you're probably guffawing heartily, I'd like to imagine. Those look like rocks. Because they are rocks. That's how they get you. No one ever suspects that the rocks are rocks, but I always did. Deep down, inside myself. Alright, we need to activate that tower in the distance. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a glimmering tower. My head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for about an hour. Probably not as popular a song as Hotel California, but can't win them all, I suppose. Look at this fucking ostrich walking so proud of itself, not realizing it was going to get shot in the side of the head. That was his first mistake. His second mistake was to be within 900 feet of me. Look at these things. Look at these resources we could gather. This game's turned into Metroid Prime now that I have this camera. Yeah. We need to find rare deposits because they have, well, more rarer jewels in them. Look at that scalding lake. Would you take a dip in a scalding lake? You're like, no. I'm like, you didn't let me finish. If you had been enchanted by a fire dragon to not get burned, God. Didn't even let me finish my stupid hypothetical scenario. You're so damn impatient. You're so ready to just start yelling at me. Oh, God almighty. Is anything going to get accomplished in this episode? Probably not. Pigeon. No, thank you. You know, I could turn on, hey, where all the white fire lizards at mode on my Sheikah slate if I was really trying to farm them. I'm kind of half-assedly farming them. From mountain. Oh, God, I was going to NBA jam his ass. But he knocked me off a mountain. I got Link takes continual heart damage as he rolls down a mountain. I guess that's realistic? Question mark. Butterfly. I want that. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Remember that time Geordie LaForge told a bunch of kids to read books? And they're like, Geordie, you can't see shit. He's like, I need you to read them for me, children. He had to live vicariously through our eyes. Okay, are we headed towards the tower? Does anyone remember where the tower is? Excuse me, yes, I seem to have misplaced my tower. I thought I valet parked it. I could have put a little beam of light on it and always known where it was, but that's cheating. If you need divine beams of light to guide you towards things, kids, you didn't really earn it yourself. It's like when your parents do your science fair project for you. Oh, God. Where the fuck are we? Is this even a location in the game? I feel like Miyamoto hot patched this into the game just for my playthrough. He's like, welcome to your personal hell. Like, any game you made, Miyamoto, is my personal hell. Even though I love almost all the games he made, it doesn't mean I can't be snarky and petty about it. We almost ran up the side of a mountain. We just couldn't quite pull it off. I wanted to. We were so close, Tycoon, but I couldn't pull it off. There was a guy that did like a don't climb nothing challenge in this game. And the hardest part of the game is getting out of the spawn area because you have to climb a wall. He ended up pushing like some boxes or some shit. It was crazy. This is the part of the episode where I plug other people whose videos have a lot more views than mine. It's a reverse plug. There's a lot of climbing in this game. So I'm climbing the corporate ladder. This game is actually a metaphor for the Japanese private sector, son. It was Miyamoto trying to break free. Of all the shit I give him, it's secretly a coded message. Son, he's trying to get it specifically to me. I'm the only one that could save him. Alright, we're about to fall, so let's just stop climbing. Sounds Sometimes you got to stop climbing to not fall. That might seem contradictory, but that's how you know it's good advice, because it sounds cryptic. It sounds like something that could be in a fortune cookie, so you know it's good. We're taking such a roundabout way. I just realized to get to that region over there. I did all this because it's the only way I could like ride there on a horse potentially. This game's actually easier if you just eschew horses, but I can't do that for this playthrough, son. We're already locked in. This is 100% equestrian based playthrough. My first time playing this game, when I first got it, I never really bothered taming a horse. I did it once for like the quest, but that was pretty much it. Just running around at the speed of sound, son. Yes, I had places to go and rainbows to follow. I thought that was implied, but I guess y'all wanted me to say it. Which, I don't really need to head to the tower yet. I need to head to the shrine. There's a tower. Look at it just sitting there. Is that the actual tower that I want? Yeah, I think that is. Fine, we'll cheat and use a glowing beam. My God. Now when this playthrough goes into the Hall of Records, it's going to have an asterisk next to it. It's like his bitch ass had to use navigational tool. So shameful. He can never show his face in public again, because everyone knows that deep down he used tools that the game provided to help him beat it. Do you think we have enough stamina, kids? Are we going to make it? Is there a fucking blood moon again? I guess so. There was one. We were at Hateno Village. I was looking for the inn and I broke into someone's house. How did we get one again already? Alright, one last burst. No, come on, Link, you motherfucker. You should have made that. Where is my stamina food? I'm so disappointed. I'm angry. It's not that I'm just not angry. I'm disappointed. I'm both. I'm anger pointed. No, that's the tower. There are so many. Since we started cheating, we might as well keep cheating. So that's actually the tower for the region down here. Oh, okay. Well, look at that. We learned something. Now, do we try to fly over there and get loot of the fattest caliber? Nah, we should probably just go ahead and get the tower. It's the safe play. You're like, it's bad enough that Tenfey had to cheat and resorts to performance-enhancing navigational tools. But the fact that he also didn't risk it all. He held them, he holded them instead of folded them. I'm trying to work John Lennon quotes in here. Oh, it's not. You're making it so difficult. Alright. Enough self-admonishing for now. We'll get to that later. By that I mean constantly throughout the video. I suppose it'd be easier to climb the tower if we come from this angle. So then you always got to work just a right angle to get those towers going. I guess there's no secret bullshit to this one. Some of the towers have like gimmicks. Like you saw, we went up the Thorn Tower earlier. And some of them are surrounded by giant monster camps, where all the monsters are sitting around, you know, making s'mores and telling ghost stories and secretly touching dicks behind the shed, but then not talking about it for 30 years. All that fun monster camp shit that you know all about. I'm not saying it's what happened when I went to monster camp. You know, I'm talking for a friend, you see. I guess I could jump up here and then make a last-ditch desperate bid. Fun fact, hold on, I'll tell you about the fun fact after this cutscene. Anyway, the fun fact is that when your stamina meter is in that last little red ditch effort, then if you do a jump, Link generally jumped almost twice as far in his bid to, you know, not fall to his death. He has the best self-preservation instincts, considering How many times I've run him off a cliff. It would be so much more efficient to be doing shrines all along our way, but I don't know. It almost seems too competent. I'm pretty sure the stables are down in here-ish. Over here. They're not. They're like, give or take. They're somewhere within this 18 square mile region. They're not bones. So they won't tell you that they're a doctor, not a technician. I guess we'll just fly. Son, you can never fly that high. But if you're just slightly higher, you probably could. Oh, I see the stable now that it loaded. The Wii U allowed it to load. Thank you so much, Miyamoto, for giving us this powerhouse of a console. I wonder if we have enough stamina to make it. Or if we'll fall. Maybe they'll come find my mangled corpse and be like, hey, how's it going? Remember, were you trying to make it to the stable? I'm like, maybe. Oh, God. Oh, shit. We're using up all of our energizing elixirs just to get to the damn stable. Also, there's this asshole. One shot it. I missed. One shot it. Look at that. Oh, what happened? You thought just because I was a tired elf boy who fell out of the sky and magically stopped time and drank a potion to regenerate his depleting stamina reserves that you could fuck up and, you know, come at me with your skeleton arms, but little did you know that I have bad skills. You are these regular ore deposits. If we could take a picture of a rare ore deposit, then we can look for them later with the power of radar. We have so much. Oh, that one actually had to open. I was going to say we have so much amber. A ruby. It's so rare. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell anyone I have that ruby, son. They'll fucking kill us in our sleep. I'm telling you. If I knew a man had a big ass fuck off ruby the size of a tangerine, I'd kill him in his sleep. Please don't play this later at when I'm in court. This is not admissible as evidence. It's circumstantial at best. You know, I could have... Oh, it was right there. Well, sometimes you can't find the trees because of the snakes in the bushes, right? I think that's how that goes. Confucius. I would bring him up, but if I misquote too many things to him, his ghost will appear and be like, oh, you got to stop spreading this bullshit. I let the fortune cookie nonsense go, but I won't stand for this. There was a shrine over here that once again I didn't tag. We need to go ahead and activate so we can warp back here. So we can dimension the dice. There it is right there. I guess we'll solve the perplexing mystery of the shrine. God. God. Can never do what I want. I just want to go to Jack in the Box. But you crowd are like, no, let's solve shrine puzzles. Let's solve intricate mysteries of the ancients. Never just get cheap tacos. Metal makes a path. Did you know that, kid? If you learn one thing from this episode of this playthrough, is that metal makes a path. I wonder if they're talking about the music. They're like, yeah, metal makes a path to me getting grounded because I play it too loud at 5 in the morning. Like, what are you doing up at 5 in the morning listening to metal music? Like, I feel like 2 a.m. is a more metal time of the night. If I recall correctly, according to my research, we can use magnesis on this one because it's made of metal. No, come back. Oh, I got you. Don't worry, bro. I got you. I'm going to set you right here, and you're going to be... Nothing bad will ever happen to you. Me and that ball, we know what it's like. We're tight, son. We're tiger level tight with each other. And now to the victor go the spoils. That ain't a bad broadsword. We're going to have to do something, though. Probably drop the spear. We'll drop the claymore. And by dropping it, we will hurl into the fires of Mount Doom. Shmeagle would like to have that claymore right now. He's like, what is Claymore precious? That's my terrible Smeagol impression. What is Claymore precious? Smeagol I am. Eat your Fifth Avenue candy bar, I will. You ever notice in, I'm going to talk about Star Wars so y'all know I'm such a nerd culture, lol. But, in Empire Strikes Back, when Luke first goes to Dagobah and runs into Yoda, and Yoda's just being, like, pretending to be an asshole so that he can call Luke an asshole later. I think that's how that works. Oh, God! How did I think that was going to end? Not like this. Not like this. Am I going to wake up dead? No, I survived like a country boy can. I do need to eat foods, though. Alright. Some fried wild greens. Wouldn't be bad. Alright, the secret is to get them all bunched up. So that way they all fall down at the same time. No, you idiot. Metal makes a path. It's the name of the fucking shrine. We just need this. God. I'm so bad at video games. How do y'all deal with it? Do y'all have like some sort of get-together meetings? The Tenfey is bad at video games meetings where you're like, look, we're all here for the same reason. We all like watching Tenfey, but he's just so bad at video games. And you have to get up and like give big speeches. You're like, yeah, I'd like to say I'm proud to say I've gone 15 days not watching Tenfey be bad at video games, and everyone's claps. And you're like, but sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night, man, and I want to watch him play Breath of the Wild, man. But he's going to be so bad. He's going to be so bad. And he starts crying. And your group leader is like, thank you for sharing, Robert. Does anyone else want to tell us a story about Tenfey being bad at video games? Alright. Now that we've solved the mystery of the Perplexing Shrine, we can just beat the game. That's all it takes to be able to beat Ganon. You just gotta clear this one shrine. It's his secret elemental weakness. Nobody ever told anybody. That shrine was Ganon's Horcrux. So we talked about both Star Wars and Harry Potter in this one episode of this playthrough. So pretty sure my nerd cred is secure. So I got 5 loot boxes and 8 nerd crates. Is nerd crate the one that is Cass? Cass, what are you doing? I accidentally whistled at Cass. Don't tell him, it's embarrassing. Cass is a birdman who plays an accordion, and he's amazing. And he's my secret favorite character in the game. Don't tell anybody, especially not Cass. It's so embarrassing. What was I ranting about before we ran into Cass? I could drop this spear and take this battle axe, but I like the attack, you know, this type of thrusting attack. Plus, you know, Dragoon cosplay, I hear, is all the rage these days with the kids. Oh, I was talking about Red Letter Media's nerd crew or whatever. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? I was talking about popular internet culture. We need stamina potions. I've been using them hand or fist to not die. If we take 4 of you and some Lizphos bones, we should make us alright girthy. Hell yeah. That's stamina like you read about. I don't know of any monthly publications about stamina. Where is y'all's dog? There's Beetle. He's not a dog, but he'll do. In a pinch. Beetle, my man. My dog. My ace in the hole. Son, I'm gonna sell you quite a few things. Look at all these rare gems. Once again, we're not going to bother saving up right now. Because I don't feel like I'm going to need a lot of them. You know, if you're going to 100% in the game, you need a bunch of them to max out your gear. But for right now, I just need to cash monies. I got big plans for this money, son. I got money burning a hole in my pocket. This is resurrecting my horse money. Night on the town, son. Cut a rug. I'm like, hey, babe, why don't we go down to the malt shop? She's like, ooh, what do we do afterwards? I'm like, how about we resurrect how about reinstate the power of a being that can resurrect my dead horse? And she's like, oh, Johnny, you always know just what to say. Okay, I can drop my shitty worn sledgehammer. Get this new one. It reminds me, a blood moon happened. We have to go back to the tower and get our free claymore. But first, I have to find the dog. Where is your dog? That's a fat pigeon. Am I just not seeing it? Is it so visible that even the kids could see it? Because damn if I can. Boxes, I guess. No, I just got this sledgehammer. I want to keep it new for a little while. It's like when you get a new pair of shoes, you're like, I can't wear them. I can't fuck up my J's. Excuse me, have y'all seen a dog in here by chance? You've got a quest involving finding a shrine, don't you? I don't have anything to do with it. And Cass, I can't talk to you because you're too hot. So where? I have to use... Dogs can't be frozen by stasis. So stasis won't help me find him. I feel like I'm just too tired. And have been drinking too heavily to ever find this dog. Let's climb. Up here. Get a vantage point. Every stable has a dog, and every dog needs meat to give me free items. Y'all, it's the circle of life. If Simba hadn't been so busy fucking up in the elephant graveyard, Simba would have had time to teach him all these other life lessons. Alright, y'all gotta give me a second. I gotta gather myself. Alright. It took a second for y'all, but for me, I got up, walked around, drank some water. Also, it was 6,000 degrees in this room. I didn't notice. I was so busy LARPing climbing a hot mountain that I didn't notice the temperature increase. But now, okay, we're gonna do this Sherlock Holmes style. We're gonna investigate this place, and we're gonna find that dog, and we are gonna give him meats. But first, I believe I see a cold darn. Warm darners, of course, because they're warm. Butterfly. Yeah, look at this big fuck off Goron. What are you doing? Okay, you wanted to tell me to go to the hot spring while you walk around in your Speedo. That butterfly froze in time. Okay. So we're approaching the stables. Don't get distracted by Cass and his creamy bird thighs. Let's walk over here. Maybe the dog's hiding behind these hay bales. Dog, are you back here? Hiding behind hay bales? You have to tell me if you are. It's like being an undercover cop. I will pick a mushroom while I'm over here. Okay, no dogs. Dog, are you under this barrel? Yeah, fuck this barrel. That barrel's going off on its own adventure. Alright, Cass. Have you seen any dogs around here? God damn it, Cass. Okay, how about you, Broom Lady? Broomhilda, I believe her name. I think she gives you, you tell her you're going up there dressed like this, and she's like, what are you, fucking stupid? And tries to sell you, fireproof elixirs, but, no, son. I'm the Ron fucking Swanson of this game. I make my own fireproof elixirs. Speaking of which, what does Beetle got for sale? I realized I sold him a bunch of shit and didn't look. I don't have either of these. I need at least one of each. Just in case somebody comes up to me and asks me if I have a full set. It's like Pokemon cards, son. You gotta have them all. And you gotta buy all the arrows. No, all of this is all of my horse money. I'm burning through my rainy day horse money. Okay. You does not. Am I wrong in that every stable has a dog? I thought that was part of the game. I suppose I can only run around here like an idiot for so much longer. Look at you, sitting there so poised and dramatic. Bearded dragons, which all the little lizards in this game seem to be based on, always look so, like, proud. Look at him. Hold on, we gotta get a rifle. No, come back! Never mind. I can't admire nature because I have to catch it. I guess we're just wrong about dogs, which makes me angry, which makes me want to blow things up. Man, Cass, you're one stone cold motherfucker. He didn't even give a shit. No, Barrel, you gave up on your dreams so early. Look at all them darners. Okay. So we made it here. We want this tower next. Where is my horse? Sir, please summon my horse from across the void. Blue's like, I'm getting real tired of this shit. I like to think when Blue shows up, it's like going through the Stargate, and when he appears, he just vomits everywhere. Or Doom. Doom also has that kind of feature. I saw a blue wizrobe prancing about over there. Like he's people. Blue, there's a mushroom, I'm sorry. It's nothing I could do. It is a blue wizrobe. I don't really have any reason to kill. He's surrounded by darners. Are you the same fat Gorin that wanted to take a hot bath with me? No, you got a big shit eating grin. How you doing? Okay, good for you. So to get over here, we're gonna want to go down here and kind of shoot the whoop around. Right, Blue? Blue's like, hey, I'm in charge of tunes, baby. You're the navigator. I'm gonna get us the best of Leonard Skinner. I'm like, he has more than one song? Are they all variations on Freebird? Somebody's fighting goblins. Alright, Blue, you hang out right here, because every time one of my horses help me fight goblins, they die horrifically. I can't be responsible for that. Oh, sneaky, sneaky Link. No, you can't see me. I'm sneaky, sneaky Link. It's in my name. Okay, we got this motherfucker right where we want him. Because I'm going to jump up here and slow-mo shoot him right in the fucking mouth. And then we're going to charge this shit. Just knock the fuck out of him. Oh, Blue's on him, son. Like a pot of neck bones. No, Blue, don't. You're not supposed to run in front of me when I'm stabbing things with a spear. Blue, you're making me look bad. This is why I like spears. Oh, shit. I accidentally got ahead. Oh, if we could knock that motherfucker in the water, then we got him right where we fucking want him. Because he'll immediately die, and we'll get all of his loot for free. No. Yes! Bombs were used in a much intelligent manner. Alright, we gotta use cryogenesis before we go down there, so we don't drown. Booyah. Hi, fish. Don't mind me, I'm just here for the spoils of war. Don't let me interrupt your fishly... What kind of fish are you, though? On a scale of 1 to... They're hardy bass. I might have to catch you using this magic power I have to make the water. Wait, I have to blow them up with a bomb first. So, wait, I know what's going to happen. You thought I was going to drown myself, didn't you? Well, there's a Boko Club. So long, spear. Oh, my final attack of that spear, and I didn't even get a cool kill on that fucking Octorok. Okay. Wasn't there another goblin attacking these people? Now that I think about it. No time. No, those silver dudes are supposed to drop gems, but I guess maybe because I knocked him in the water, gems don't float. Everything else does. But as we all know, gems just don't float. It's just not meant to be. Alright. We're fishing as God intended. It's very odd out of all the Zeldas to have fishing in them that this is not one of them, considering it's like an open world game. So the way you fish is you blow fish up with bombs. I like it. These are good fish. So hardy. Literally, they're hardy fish. You people on the West Coast probably know them as Carl Jr.'s fish. Okay. Cool. I guess we could try to save those people. I'm down here now, though. I live down here now. Maybe Blue killed the other goblin. The NPCs can't die, because it's like Oblivion. So, maybe the goblins just knock them out and then laugh. They just take embarrassing photos of them and put them on Goblin Facebook. And the people are like, I wish I was dead. You know how many people saw that post? My fucking boss follows me on Goblin Facebook. And you know, he's gonna be, I'm never gonna get that promotion now. That wizrobe is just so fucking proud of himself over there. Hey, buddy. I like how they wave at you. Alright, you earned a fire arrow. Where you at? Hey. I missed. And I paid the price by getting frozen. Like a scrub. Luckily, I have Food's library here in my pocket. He dropped a blizzard rod. It's not really worth giving up any of this stuff for another ice rod. Although, they're super useful in the mountains. Oh. Oh. Actually, they would be much more useful than this thing I'm carrying. So, to hell's hard I stab at thee with this club. We're getting us another ice rod, baby. Where? What the fuck? It should have flowed up into the air. Get out of the water. Okay, there we go. I'm like the reverse mayor from Jaws. I'm like, get out of the fucking water. What the hell are you doing? Ooh, more fish. Fish, fish, fish. No, Link, don't. He not only does he always fall in the water when you don't jump correctly, but he goes underneath the platform instead of grabbing it, so that way his head destroys it. It's like a triple insult. I see a raft. See, look at this shit. It's so easy to climb. I know it's raining and the block is literally made of ice, but you're the fucking hero of time. You're acting like a drunk asshole. You're not the hero of limes, which are inside of a Corona. I know it's a bit of a stretch. Okay, it's going to be hard to bomb him because I got to get him caught up in the concussive line. Fine, whatever. You live on to tell the tale of that time I murdered a bunch of fish. A bunch of fish to murder again. This is in case you forgot about that time. I can give you a refresher for you. Look at all them fish. I'm going to kill them fish. There's so many dead fish. It's like that Junji Ito manga with all the dead fish that become secret robots and then come up on land. Ooh, Voltfin trout. Voltfin trout, so good. What is this, a Voltfin trout? This place is just made of water and fish. That's gonna be, if I ever, had a resort town, that would be our slogan when you're coming into town on the sign. It's like, this place is made of water and fish. All the good shit. That's just a high-roll bass. There's nothing cool about that. There's lightning. We're in the middle of a fucking lightning storm. You know what I want to do? Because it'll look really cool. I realize we have choo-choo jellies. But we have ice choo-choo jelly and fire choo-choo jelly, but we don't have any lightning choo-choo jelly. So, I'm going to try and experiment, and y'all are going to think I'm really cool when I do it. I'm going to drop these right here. And then I'm going to go in my inventory and find something metal. And drop it right beside it. And it's going to get struck by lightning. It's going to be so fucking cool, y'all. You have no idea. Watch this shit. And now we have lightning choo-choo jellies. Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat, kids? I'm like your science, your chemistry teacher. And I'm just so excited to be teaching, but y'all won't have anything to do with me. I'm like, isn't that awesome, kids? Look at that. We did an experiment, and it involved lightning, so it's so cool. I hear you kids are that lightning from that Final Fantasy series. I hear she's some of your kids' waifu. I learned that on the internet. Hey, Gerudo lady, where you going? Hey, sweet cheeks. Saba Saba. Karusha the Gerudo. Why are you telling me where Goron City is? She's like, I don't want you to go to Gerudo Town. That goblin's just standing there. Okay, that goblin's standing there staring at the lady he knocked unconscious doing a dance. And Blue just does not give a shit. He cannot be bothered to give 1/2 of 2 fucks. Damn, Blue, that's cold. That's like cold meat sandwiches. Alright, Blue. Secretly, I'm admonishing him, but he did a good job. He's my secret reconnaissance team. This poor motherfucker will never know what hit him. And it's a Royal Claymore, in case, anyone wants to tell him later. If anyone meets him in Goblin Hell and wants to give him, a little bit of a hint of what hit him, tell him it was an elf boy in the parlor with a Royal Claymore. And you're done! Get that weak ass shit out of my house. Now I'm going to stand here and dance. Oh, this would be a perfect chance to take a cool selfie of an unconscious lady. Wait till she stands up. There you go. I'll send it to you later, sweet cheeks. Oh, and it's a picture of a Royal Claymore. How you doing? What are you going to give me for saving you, huh? I earned something. Fine. That's why all women are terrible. You wait till I get on the internet and post about this. What have you got to say? Neither of you... I didn't help you out of the goodness of my heart, alright? I can't put food on the table with goodness of my heart. I'm trying to decide what sword to use. It's the hardest part of the fucking game. This sword is nice because you can use it when there's lightning, but it's weaker in the roll. We got a lot on us, Blue. It's a hard knock life being the hero. With 1,000 faces? Maybe. Okay, we'll activate some towers. How you doing? You're suspicious. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're secretly a fucking ninja. For those of you who don't know, there's a secret ninja clan that hates Link and wants him dead. And sometimes you run across random people on the street that are actually secret ninjas. Don't tell nobody. Stop being a secret ninja. It's not cool, alright? Yeah! Get him, Blue! Blue, that's not... You're running away. Blue, come back. And we murdered him. And he dropped a vicious sickle. And bananas. And bananas is good. Bananas are actually really good. You can cook them to increase your attack power. I like to think it's because they're so turgid. We need to take a picture of these bananas so we can find some later. In case Guy Fieri is watching this playthrough and he needs to know whether or not it's good. Alright, we got our bananas. I want that sickle, but it's made of metal. Ah, fuck it. Drop this. Take the sickle. Unequip the sickle. The only non-lightning weapons I have are the rods. You know, sometimes during thunderstorms, a rare butterfly appears. And I want that butterfly. Blue, if you see any rare butterflies, you have to tell me. Also, there's a guy on a horse coming up. Are you rare butterflies? You're lightning bugs. Sunset fireflies. Look at that deer. No, come back. I need to kill you. You're made of meat. Do deer know that they're made of meat? Is that why they're so scared all the time? If I was made of delicious meat, I'd be scared too. Alright, we're gonna run this fucking deer over. We did it, Blue! Blue! Blue, don't do it. Blue, wait. As soon as I collect this meat, I'll come save you. The king of the mountain. If you see that, then the king of the mountain's over there, and you can do shit with him, but we're too busy. That's a fire choo-choo. Alright, Blue, this is how this is going to work. This is a regulation getting your horse off a fucking mountain, so I don't want any of your loose cannon antics. I'm going to climb on your back, and we're going to very calmly walk you up this mountain, alright? I tried to... now, listen, I was showing you how to not do this. Okay, here we go. Blue, no! Antics! This is specifically what I was asking you not to do. Blue, stop clipping through the floor. This is embarrassing. You wait till I get horseback. I'm going to tell him all kinds of sordid things about you. Blue's like, you know what? This is some grade A bullshit. This is genuine horse shit, of which I'm an expert. Okay. We're just riding, dog. Riders in the storm. I feel like you can't actually... The only road up to there might be around, because that's where Zora's domain is. And as much fun as it would be to go back and get yelled at by people, because 100 years ago, my fish waifu died saving me. I don't really want to deal with that right now. I don't need all that emotional baggage. Let's try taking this secret path. It's not a secret path, it's a dead end. Maybe that Wizrobe didn't notice. He noticed. That's a noticing Wizrobe if I've ever seen one. And I have. On at least 2 occasions. No, Blue, you could have jumped that. It would have been so cool. You're lucky that I'm busy, Fox, or I would murder you. Okay. Okay. Comma, are you? That's how Terry Bogard lists his attacks in the phone book. Such a stupid joke. Pig! Run him over. That's how I hunt now. Horse style. I'm like a horse hunter. Like, you go out and hunt horses? I'm like, no, I hunt with horses. The horse is my weapon. I've mastered horse sin and martial arts. I wanted that tower. I want the tower. No, I didn't have enough horse-based momentum to kill that big. Hey. Hold on, I'm shooting a horse in the asso. You better not be a secret ninja. I'll be so fucking pissed. I'm gonna pick these apples first. Okay. Okay, yes, the Prince of the Zors is very handsome. I don't want to read your fan fiction about him. Hey, Liz Foe Skeleton guys, how you doing? You went and found a living Liz Foe to fight with you. He's your sponsor. I'm trying to one-shot. If you shoot a skeleton directly in the mouth, you one-shot them without having to like break their head separately. But I guess we don't live with such luxuries. So it's sickle time. He was fighting me. He ran over there to grab a torch. That's what he was fighting me with. That's adorable. Hey, how you doing? Come on, attack me. Oh, where was my flurry rush that I know that I earned, Miyamoto? You and Miyazaki need to get together, and Miyazaki needs to give me all the parries and backstabs I've earned over the years. I'm gonna throw this at him. That was super cool. Don't y'all think that was super cool? Time to clay more with clay less. And you're done. Don't die in the water. God damn it. Why does everyone gotta die in the water? That's also me if I was the mayor of the resort town from Jaws. I'm like, stop dying in the water. When Mayor or Chief Brody showed up and was like, people are getting eaten by a shark, I'm like, yeah, but can't you drag their body into like an alley and just put some bullets in it so they think they got shot? Can't we pretend it's gang life? Just for me. Do it for me, Brody. We go way back. He's like, no, we don't. I don't even particularly like you. I'm like, yeah, but I'm so goddamn lovable. I'm such a rapscallion of a mayor. I'm always getting caught chasing my secretary around my desk with my pants around my ankle. It's not a very efficient way to chase your secretary, kid. If you're going to sexually harass your secretary, you need to dress properly and do proper stretching beforehand. You can't have extramarital sex on your desk if you pull a hammy, son. This is your old Uncle Tenfey teaching you the truth of life. Such hardy bastards. Okay, cool. Well, we had a fun little detour. That's what this game is. It's fun little detours, the game. Did you notice that I was being attacked by skeletons and also living lizard men? Did you notice I had a variety of lizard man-based troubles with tribbles? Okay, I want that tower. But this is like the worst side to approach it from, because I have no way to ride up there on my horse. We could head to Zora Town. We could murder this deer. Yeah! Good job, horse. I want that soldier's claymore, and I'm going to have it. Manifest destiny, son. That's my soldier's claymore. I'm going to throw this deer at him. We did it. Alright, give me my royal claymore. Yeah. Boys. I thought I dodged that attack super cool, but I didn't. I was a super fool. He might be a chicken, but I'm a turkey. Hit him right in his lizard asshole. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he loved it. Okay. So, I got hit and a fairy brought me back to life. Yes! This is it! The coup de grace! Pull some Final Fantasy limit break bullshit on this motherfucker. And you up there, thinking you're so fucking cool. And now you're dead. Was it worth it? Was it worth pissing off the elf boy? Was it worth pissing me off, elf boy? This This is if Rolf from Ed, Edd and Eddy was watching this playthrough. He's like, what are you doing with large sword, elf boy? Alright, you 3 or 4 have a treasure chest that I want to have. And I'm going to take it through the power of Magnesis. Magnesis Fest Destiny, I believe they call it in the history books. I can't climb anything because, well, it rains all the time, but this is Zora's domain. And it's actually plot related that it rains all the time. But it doesn't stop me from being angry about it. A single bomb arrow. Don't get too fucking generous. You know, save a little something for yourself. Jesus. Okay. Come here. Come here to me. Gotcha. Oh, look, I could use this to... I always forget you can use Magnesis to murder things. Alright, he's probably going to have a weapon in it, which means I'm going to have to reverse John Freeman. That looks cool, but not necessarily the best item. What are we going to do to make room for it, though? Actually, it's not really better than anything I have. It's just it's in a chest. It won't go away, so we'll just leave it there. Did y'all drop any delicious Octorok goodies that I can have? Look, we made ourselves a secret raft. This game's so immersive. So... Alright, Blue. Enough of this nonsense. I want to be on top of that tower. Stat. I want to be on top of that tower, and I want it done yesterday. It's like, I ain't a time traveler. I'm like, you could kill Time Lord and learn time magic in your quest to become a master magician and defeat your twin brother Rouge. And he's like, is that a motherfucking Saga Frontier reference? I'm like maybe. Free arrows! This is it. We apparently live here. Everything we could ever want, Blue, is waiting for us here at the base of this tower. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to fade the video out there, but then I remembered that I can take cool selfies with my horse. Except he's not truly a horse. I'm like, this is not a horse. I don't think I can take a pic. There we go. That's a good one.